Hey guys, it's your boy Jakey Boy and welcome to every Easter egg in LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. Quite a mouthful. I guess the best thing to do is just to get straight into it because otherwise it'll be a long video. So first off, we'll be starting off with the Indiana Jones Easter eggs. There's 3 Easter eggs that we're going to go through, so let's start off with the first one. I believe this is Star Wars Episode 4. It's the first mission, which is Boarding Party. And so you'll get up to a point where you'll have 2 options to go left or right. As you can see here, I decided to mess around a little bit because I picked the left side first and killed everyone. This was actually on my first playthrough, so that's why I was messing around. But all you need to do is actually just click the right side and just build on the right side, and then you go down to the end of the hallway and do the control panel, and then this will happen. Does that hat look familiar? Of course, it is an exact replica of Indiana Jones' hat, and I mean, let's not forget that Harrison Ford plays Han Solo and Indiana Jones, which is the obvious reason why they're putting in Indiana Jones Easter eggs. Let's move on to the next Indiana Jones Easter egg. The next Easter egg is on Friends of the Resistance mission, and it's actually just during a cutscene. Let's have a look. And so you'll see that he raised his gun just like he did in the movie, as you can see. Finally, you can find a treasure from the Indiana Jones movies. It's called Ark of the Covenant or the Lost Covenant. If you do what I do, as you can see, you can find a code in the corner of a room and use that code on a box, and you will see the treasure from the movie. So you can see the comparison, and we'll move on to the next Easter egg. In the same mission, so reap what you solo, you'll come across this snowman monster dude. It's called a Wampa, or wait, a Wampa, yeah, I think that's how you pronounce it anyway. And then if you keep going towards the end of the mission, you'll notice a box that you can interact with, and then this happens. So I thought that was a pretty cool little Easter egg that they put in. The Wampa is actually a character you can unlock. I'll just quickly show you. So on Hoth, if you go to where I am on that map, you'll see this sign on a door. It actually translates to "Do not enter, danger." And once you enter, as you do, you'll see a Wampa with a mission to unlock the Wampa character. Forgive me if I'm saying that incorrectly, by the way. And then yeah, you can have some fun playing as a Wampa if you so desire. Moving on, so on the Hoth and Cold mission, if you go to where I am on the map, this one's not really an Easter egg because it's a part of a challenge, but I just wanted to put it in anyway, that you can see Palpatine frozen in snow. But when I destroyed it, I realized, oh, it's a challenge. But there is a real Easter egg on this mission, so let's go check that one out. So again, just go to where I am on the map, and then down this little mountainy bit, you'll see an actual Easter egg. So if you've ever wondered, oh, what's an Easter egg in a video game? Is this an Easter egg? You know, if you find an actual Easter egg, I think it's safe to say it's an Easter egg. Alright, and going back to the boarding party mission, now we're gonna go over the box arts in the game. There's 3 secret box arts in the game, so this is the first one. So this one is for Star Wars 2, the LEGO video game. It's the same cover. And the next one is on Naboo, and just go where I go. This one will be for the original LEGO Star Wars game, came out in 2005. And there's your comparison. And one more. So over on Takodana in Maz's castle, we will find the last box art. So just go where I go again. I will just say that I'm going to show you a quick extra Easter egg here. As you know, Qui-Go Jinn is played by Liam Neeson, who is in Taken.
I have a particular set of skills that will come in handy here. But what I do have are a very particular set of skills.
So that was a pretty cool detail that they added into the game as well. There's so many like little puns and things like that, but that one kind of stands out. And so we're just nearing the box art now. It's just going to be in this vault. I decided to show you guys how to do the puzzle because I kind of struggled. And it will just be on the right side here. And we'll just go do a quick comparison. So that's for the Force Awakens Lego game. You can actually find all three of these box arts in one place, which is during the Wookiee rescue mission. You'll come across a cutscene where Rey enters Kylo Ren's room, and if you look at the posters, you'll see all three box arts just sitting there. So that's a very cool detail, and it kind of concludes that they only put the three box arts in, because I know some people were wondering, is there more? Now there are quite a bit of Stormtrooper Easter eggs in this game. So here's the first one, which is on the boarding party mission. Just a Stormtrooper taking a shower with the helmet on, of course. And you can actually shower yourself as C-3PO, which is pretty cool. I probably should have tried going back in free play and seeing if you can use other characters to shower, but oh well, maybe you guys can try that out. Continuing down the hallway, you'll find a guy listening to music and dancing, and then across from him you will find
occupied. This is not the pod you're looking for.
Stormtroopers spa bathing. So apparently this has been a regular thing in LEGO Star Wars games to include Stormtroopers spa bathing, so nothing new here. Over on Tatooine in Mos Eisley, you will find this. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I struggled to shoot that bathtub. But if you go over to him, grab the block thingy, which no one really cares about in this game, he says, "Why does this always happen when I take a bath?" Which is probably a reference to the amount of times that people have killed the Stormtroopers in the spa bath. I read it instead of you listening to it because I actually skipped it because I didn't even know it was part of an Easter egg that I would be creating. And then while we're here, we may as well talk about another little extra detail or Easter egg. So if you zoom in on a knocked out enemy, you'll see spaceships flying around their head. It's not just stars. And then other times you'll actually see food spinning around their head, which I thought it would probably depend on the type of person it is, but I mean, I've seen droids with food spinning around their head, which probably doesn't make a lot of sense. But anyway, continuing with the Stormtrooper Easter eggs, during the Revelations mission, you can come across this.
410, 411, 400. Oh!
Whoa! Sorry, fellas.
Best keep looking.
And then across from that door, you'll actually find Landos Wardrobe with a bunch of capes.
Who needs this many capes?
So that's a pretty cool little detail they added in there. So then if you continue down the hallway again, you'll find this.
Okay.
Just some weird dudes playing some poker. On the Chewbacca defense mission, which the Chewbacca defense mission title is actually a South Park reference to a South Park episode.
This is Chewbacca. Chewbacca is a Wookiee from the planet Kashyyyk, but Chewbacca lives on the planet Endor. Now think about that. That does not make sense. Damn it.
What?
He's using the Chewbacca defense.
But on this mission, you can find some Stormtroopers taking a dip in the lake during basically a war. You gotta love Stormtroopers, what can I say? During the Better Call Maul mission, where you're versing Darth Maul, you will see a droid band, floating droid band, choir. Yeah, it's like a band choir thingy. Which I thought was pretty cool. So That's the main droid Easter egg, I would say. During the Hunk of Junk mission, Han Solo will say this.
Make sure you fix it properly. We need to get out of here in one piece, rather than 7,000 little ones.
This is a reference to the real-life Lego set of the Millennium Falcon. It has 7,541 Lego pieces and is one of the biggest Lego sets in the world. So that's a pretty cool little reference that they chucked in there. Next up is the Aladdin Easter Egg, which I think is pretty cool. So this one's on Mos Espa, and again, just go where I go. And on this table, you'll find the magical oil lamp, an hourglass, and what looks like some sort of trophy. So just to explain these, the magical oil lamp is obviously what the genie comes out of. The hourglass is what Jasmine gets stuck in. And the trophy, I believe, is for the Academy Award that the movie received. What do you guys think? What kind of seems to cement this as an Easter egg as well is the fact that you can't destroy these objects. Like in this Lego game, you can normally destroy pretty much everything, but you can't destroy those. So pretty confident that it is an Easter egg. Over on Tatooine in the Jundalin Waste, you will find something pretty random in a cave. Let's check it out. It's a dancing skeleton, oh my god. I really don't know what to say about this one. It doesn't look like it's a part of any challenge, or you don't get anything out of doing it. It's just some sort of random dancing skeleton, which pretty much cements it as an Easter egg. And I think dancing skeletons actually may have been on previous Lego games. I don't really know a lot about this one. Maybe you guys can share some light in the comments down below. So throughout the game, you'll find a lot of moments and puns and references where Luke is drinking blue milk. It's pretty much turned into a meme now. So, but there was a really cool reference during the game, which I'm going to show you. So this one is on Mos Eisley again in Tatooine, but it's when you first get there during the New Beginnings mission, and you'll notice this Stormtrooper with a newspaper. And when you translate the newspaper, it actually says blue milk sales up, and it's actually a reference to the Luke Skywalker drinking blue milk action figure that was released, and it apparently had record sales. So there you go. Let's go through some of the mission titles, which are references to other movies and shows. So we'll start off with Dancing with the Star Wars, obviously for Dancing with the Stars. You got Teenage Mutant Ninja Woolmanders, obviously for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. There's Forrest Gump for Forrest Gump. Next, you've got another Indiana Jones reference, so Raiders of the Great Temple, which is actually a reference to both Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark, and Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. So they've kind of like mashed them together, which is kind of cool. And then you've got Untitled Aurbesh game, which is a reference to the video game Untitled Goose Game. And actually on that mission is another Easter egg. Over on Kef Bir at the crash site is where you'll find this next Easter egg. And so just go where I go to find the mission, and then you'll just go to the mission marker and you'll find the Easter egg. This one is meant to be a reference to The Witcher 3, which is personally my favorite game. I kind of feel like this is a bit of a long shot, this Easter egg, but Easter egg hunters are calling it an Easter egg, so I am including it. So you'll find this horse, and if you give him a second, he'll jump up onto the roof, just like how Roach, your horse in The Witcher 3, would appear on roofs in the game as like a sort of glitch. So yeah, just a small little reference there. The mission's second breakfast is a reference to The Lord of the Rings.
What about breakfast?
We've already had it.
We've had one, yes. What about second breakfast?
And over in Takadana in Maz's castle is another Lord of the Rings reference.
Occasionally used as a party trick, protocol droids are able to split themselves in half. However, some pranksters like to throw parts of us onto high ledges. No one tosses a droid.
Nobody tosses a dwarf.
At the end of Star Wars Episode 8, you'll find Chewbacca reading a book which translates to Among Clouds, and on the cover you'll find Lando and the droid L337 on the cover, and it's a reference to their romance subplot which apparently they had in the movie Solo: A Star Wars Story, which was the movie that came out in 2018, which I never watched, so there you go. And just to clarify that Lando was in charge of Cloud City, which is probably why it's called Among Clouds. Over on Pisana in the Forbidden Valley, just go where I go as usual and you will come across the Xenoblade Easter Egg. So this one is just a character that you talk to who will say a similar line to a character out of Xenoblade. And what kind of cements this as an Easter egg is the fact that apparently it's the same voice actor. I also want to say that there is a puzzle here that you have to do first, which I've had already completed at some point. But yeah, I'm sure it's not difficult and you guys can work it out.
Now this is a party! I'm really feeling it! I'm really feeling it!
Okay, that was from Super Smash Bros, but you get the point. Alright guys, now we're getting up to the bigger Easter eggs where they actually deserve their own videos. It's a lot of effort to do these Easter eggs. So the first one is at the start of every boss fight in the game, there will be a different language under the title of the boss, and the language is called Aurbesh, I believe. It's a Star Wars language. And when you translate it, they say some funny and weird things. In the description, I will link a video that you guys can go and watch from the YouTube channel Star Wars Explained, and it's called Every Boss Fight Aurbesh Joke Translated. They do every main boss, which is about 27 bosses. However, there are side bosses in this game which no one has fully translated. Unfortunately, I do not have the patience to go and 100% this game. I've put 40 hours into this game and I'm burnt out and not even close to 100%ing this game. So yeah, I'll leave the link to that channel in the description if you want to check them out. The next Easter egg is a similar one. The next big Easter egg that really needs its own video is the unique interactions Easter egg. When you put certain characters together in this game, they'll have unique dialogue. Some of it's really funny.
Maul, you look taller than the last time I saw you.
Come on, Master. Let's go. The galaxy needs us.
Why do I get the feeling you're going to be the death of me?
They're definitely worth checking out. I would have had to put tens of hours more into the game to unlock every character and then do every unique interaction. I'll actually show you the list I created as well, because just to prove I was planning on recording this myself, but then said, hell no. In the description below, I will be linking a video, and this video is 13 minutes long to get through every interaction. And it's by Nostromo, so you'll be able to find that link in the description, okay? And the final big Easter egg that also needs its own video are the idle animations for every character. So to activate an idle animation, you have to stand still for between 1 and 2 minutes. Keeping in mind, there's over 300 characters in this game, plus DLC characters. We're talking about a lot of hours. So I will be linking another video by Nostromo again, and that video is 18 minutes long. These animations can be pretty cool depending on the characters, so feel free to click that link in the description if you want to check that one out as well. Alright guys, we're nearly at the end of this video. We've got some small Easter eggs that do need to be mentioned. These Easter eggs I didn't really like, or I had trouble doing, or some of them I don't even think are Easter eggs, but other Easter egg hunters are calling them that, so, or I shouldn't even say other. I'm not a real Easter egg hunter. I'm just gather all the Easter eggs, put them in one video. So I'll probably just go through these quickly. The first one is the Spaceballs reference. So there's a movie called Spaceballs. I don't even want to look up this movie. I don't know. It sounds like a porno. I don't know, it was like a parody of Star Wars or something. It could be a porno for all I know. But in that one, there is a lady C-3PO, and during a cutscene, we can see C-3PO with a mop on their head, and they look like a woman. Apparently, there is also a big-headed Darth Vader in the movie, and during the game, you kind of create a big-headed Darth Vader. Those two things are a reference to that movie. You've also got the Michael Jackson dance moves Easter egg. The code breaker using a real life Lego brick separator. I don't think that's an Easter egg. I think it's just bringing Lego realism to the game. I mean, you've got battery packs behind the spaceships. You've got, on some of the characters, there are numbers on the arms of the character, and they're the same Lego piece numbers in real life. It's just Lego realism, so I don't think that is an Easter egg. Metal Gear Solid. Okay, so with this one, I couldn't even replay the mission. So all of the other Easter eggs, I could replay those missions and record them again if I missed them. But with the mission, a bag full of explosives, it's not replayable. Apparently on that mission, you can hop in a box, kind of go Metal Gear Solid style in the camouflage department. There is a Spider-Man reference where Obi-Wan is hiding under a ledge, just like in the Spider-Man movie. Alright, this scene is supposed to be a Spartacus reference.
I am Queen Amidala.
No. I am Queen Amidala. I am Queen Amidala.
No, I am Queen Amidala.
Dobra Queen Amidala.
I am Queen Amidala.
I am
I'm Spartacus.
I'm Spartacus.
I'm Spartacus.
I'm Spartacus.
I'm Spartacus. I'm Spartacus. I'm Spartacus. I'm Spartacus.
I personally don't see the relation, just because I feel like lots of movies have done scenes like that, but maybe it's just in my head. There is the Nobot Easter Egg.
If Master Obi-Wan not getting bored
Oh,
and leaving us
what the hell?
Isn't no like it,
Hey,
Jar Jar.
bring me back
Don't
that
know
brick.
about that, Jar Jar. I'm sure he thinks you're...
Where? Hey, bitch, come back here. Whoa, it's like a horror movie. What the hell? What the fuck? You right, bro? Holy shit, that is scary. Apparently it's some sort of Star Wars character, and it's just a weird bugged out robot, and he made an appearance, so I guess it's an Easter egg. And then there's also references to previous Lego games, like the dancing chairs was in the previous games, but I mean, if you're making the same game, you may as well put the same things in it, just expand on that. But that pretty much sums up every single Easter egg in this game so far. This is every Easter egg that has been publicly found so far. Maybe they'll find more later on. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will hopefully see you in the next every Easter egg video. I want to make more of these. My most viewed video on this channel is an every Easter egg video I made 10 years ago on Hitman, and I should have just stuck with it, but I've been lazy, so hopefully I will stick with it. If you guys support this video, that will help motivate me a lot, and I will see you guys in the next one.